A middle school parent emailed us this week. His son plays on the 7th grade football team, which lost only one game this season, but won't be in the playoffs after the EPISD ruled an undefeated team with 2 ties should go instead. ABC 7's Darren Hunt is live to explain. Darren.
Estella, the disagreement arises in how one-loss records are interpreted. The team with the best record goes to the playoffs, but not everyone agrees on how that's calculated.
They've had a great year, and we're real proud of the coaches and everybody at H.E. Charles.
Susano Carrillo, whose son Isaiah plays for H.E. Charles, said he thought that great year would put the Chargers in the championship.
We go to pretty much the handbook, what EPISD goes by, and it states in there that it's the team with the better win and loss. H.E. Charles is 6-1, and Armendariz is undefeated, but they only have 5 wins, and so those ties are really going to hurt them in the long run. But then what we're told is that those ties were added, and they gave Armendariz 1 win and 1 loss.
That move by the district made both schools 6-1 and co-champs. But since Armendariz beat H.E. Charles 32-26, the district determined Armendariz advances.
If we can find that written in the books, in the manuals, then we would understand, hey, we all knew about it in the beginning of the year, but it's nowhere written.
EPISD Athletic Director Ken Owen admitted the rule isn't written, but had this to say about the decision. This has come up before. We applied a rule we've used in other situations like this. We as a district represent all the schools and try to apply the rules fairly. We feel like this is a fair way to apply it. Carrillo and other parents wrote numerous letters to the district superintendent and the athletic director. Their concern is that H.E. Charles may have not only played its last football game for this year, but since the school has been targeted for consolidation by EPISD, it may have played its last football game of all time.
You can sometimes chalk it up and say, we'll worry about it next year. We'll get them next year. We'll play harder next year. For us, there may not be a next year. I think it was EPISD that dropped the ball on the clarity of the issue. Don't punish the boys.
Now, Owen promised to make sure the rule about ties is part of next year's rule book. Now, Armendariz coach Gustavo Hernandez told me this: the decisions are made by the district and we just follow them. We're grateful for the opportunity. It's been 13 years since our school has been represented at this level. Armendariz faces Ornado tomorrow morning for the 7th grade title. Rick and Estelle.
Darren, thank you.